Hey guys, today we're going to talk about one of the most important things when it comes to learning guitar, especially when you're starting out, and that's strumming. So if you don't know how to strum, you never strummed any chords or played any songs before, this could very well be your first lesson. If it's been a while or you never really learned how to strum correctly, let's go ahead and go over that today. Just to make this simple, we're going to start out with some really easy versions of chords. So we're going to do some sus chords, kind of move them around a little bit. In order to do this, let's go ahead and start with the first chord we're going to learn. And you're going to use your index finger, go to the second fret. And when you're playing on these frets, always make sure that you're at the very end of the fret towards the body of the guitar, okay? So we're going to count 3 strings down on the second fret. Like I said, all the way up towards the end of the fret, right? We're going to use our middle finger, and we're going to put it right below on the second fret as well, okay? Now, when we strum this, we're going to strum all of the strings except for the very, very lowest. It should sound a little bit like that. Now, this is an A suspended chord, and it's one of the easier chords because there's only 2 fretted notes there. Like I said, we're on the 3rd string down on the 2nd fret with our index, and then middle finger tucked neatly right underneath. Now, the main thing when it comes to strumming is not so much that you can strum up and down. Most people can get that as soon as they start out. The big thing when it comes to this is how quickly you can switch chords. That's why we're doing 2 chords that are extremely similar today. So we have our first one, should sound like that. Now, take both of your fingers and move them up or towards the lower strings, 1. So now we're 2nd string down on the B note, and then on the 3rd string down on that 2nd as well. So same shape, just move it up and down. And that's an E minor. Now that one you can strum everything, right? So we have move everything down 1 and strum everything but the top string. That's A. Move it down 1, E minor, right? So when we start strumming, we always start with strumming downwards, and we're going to strum up and down. Now here's the big thing that most people don't realize when they start strumming, and a lot of people don't teach it this way, is what you're actually doing. They think that you're actually moving your chords around so quickly that there's no time in between, and that is anything but the truth. You're actually strumming all of the strings open very quickly in between. All right, watch this. So I'm going to strum 5 times, and on the 6th time, I'm going to take my fingers off because I'm moving to that next chord up, which is very similar. Merge the 2, moving them up and down like that, right? So let's try this very slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift your fingers off. Strum open, right? In between. Now this is going to occur so fast that you don't even see it. And then lay your fingers down for the E minor chord. Then strum that 5 times. Then we're going to lift our fingers off and move them back down. Let's strum open. And it's set down. Now see if you can catch it. So I don't know if you caught it there, but what I'm doing is I'm strumming in sets of 5, and the 6th time is always upwards, and it's in between moving to the next chord. Now it doesn't matter what chords you do. Do you hear that? So we're going. But when you do it quickly, you don't hear it. See what I mean? So let's go ahead and start that out again. Like I said, your first finger is on the 3rd string down, 2nd fret, middle finger tucked neatly underneath of it, all the way against the end of the 2nd fret. Let's go ahead and strum it 5 times. Lift your fingers off. Open. Right? Lay down the next chord, which is the E minor. Strummed 5 times. Lift up, strum open. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So essentially, you're not hearing that people are constantly hitting dead notes, just it's because it's in between the chords as they change. So if you keep practicing, just like I said, the A sus chord and the E minor, the 2 easiest chords, like I said, it's just 2 fingers there, and just moving them down and up, down and up. At first it might take you a little bit, but like I said, just keep with it. Real slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is your open. Open. A minor. A sus, sorry. E minor. Now once you get that down, I want you to go ahead and try one more chord to fit that in. So we're going to move our index finger down once again on the 2nd fret, and then our middle finger is going to be on the 3rd fret, and this makes a D sus. It's a little harder because I said it's not the exact thing like the E and the A sus. So you're going to be on the 2nd fret and then the 3rd fret on the B. And as you learn more chords, you'll be able to fit those in as well. But this is all about your right hand. This is all about just learning how to strum, make it even. But like I said, just start with the first 2. Just moving them back and forth. All right. Hope you guys had fun with that. Keep on jamming, and don't forget to subscribe. So I've got tons of scales and tons of chords and stuff that I'll be teaching along with some shredding videos. Just keep up with me, and I'll see you guys next time.
Jesse, sing.